What's up, everybody? Welcome back to AKG123 videos. Happy AKG123 videos Thursday. You guys know what it is. Let's get right into it. I think we got a good game here. I've been wanting to put out some more videos, but I think I've been about one a week or maybe a 4 a month kind of pace, and you know, that's pretty good from my standpoint. Alright, so we're in this rocky cave region. We got a lot of grass types to start. We could, okay, so we have electric to work with, mainly. I have had no luck ever getting the Hisuian Typhlosion. I guess I like the item, and maybe the baby potential. Hope everybody's doing well, as always. Okay, so we get some bug potential and more grass. We could probably just get rid of Fennekin on the next round at least. Not sure exactly what to do with this start. Nothing really pairing with electric. Hope you guys enjoyed the last video. The ELO climb is, you know, still ongoing. I've obviously lost some ELO since then, but you know, we're just gonna keep going until we get as high as we can get. Okay, so now to just sell everybody that's not grass or Flora. And I guess we have to sell one of our Weedles. Oh, why I get rid of the Flabebe? That was silly. But now we can play Bug Grass, which is a really strong early start. So you level up to 4. And you give yourself 2 bug, 3 grass. Really nice with the Swaddle there. Swaddle was gonna clone to its left, so we give Weedle a gap of 1. We throw some items at Swaddle because more likely than not we will be selling them. I don't know if we're gonna play bug right or throughout the whole game. I haven't done that in a long time. Maybe it would be fun to do again, like back in the old days. But maybe not. Yep, so an easy victory with items and bugs. We're not at 10, which is unfortunate. I should really be doing better with that. Could have had Kakuna if I didn't have to sell. Early Soul Dew usually goes right on Sprigatito. Their ability is really strong. Excuse the yawning as always, I'm very tired and sleepy guy. You know, I tried to get a new microphone, new headset, but I thought I got a good one. JBL, Amazon, 30 bucks, but whenever I try and record with it, there's a low ringing sound. If you know how to fix that, leave a comment, because I googled it a bit, couldn't really figure it out. Sylveon is pretty strong early, but it looks like we take him out. I don't know, I don't have my stats open, but I'm sure Sprigatito did a bunch of damage. And we get a ton of grass types, so we get Shroomish. Shroomishes, Cottony, it looked like was in the ad picks there. So there's a lot of, grass potential. And do I even notice the Turtwig there too? But I haven't really, like, suffering. I have no money. Only 10 gold. But a very strong early game. All the same. This guy looks to be getting some Flora, and so that's what Gossifleur in the game too. Maybe we could do some of that, but we don't really have the units for it outside of the Spiritito. Alright, we get Turtwig, who's going to be really strong for us. Probably going over Shroomish. Oh no, wait, we have Fighting Synergy, so... we just, hang tight here. I think the extra unit that we get from Bug is better than having Turtwig in over Weedle. Citrus Berry early is pretty good. Well, the Nuggets are taking it to the Celtics right now. And, just watched the game before this, the Pistons, versus Oklahoma City. But, you know, Shea and Chet and everybody on the Thunder was out and injured, so Pistons won, but Pistons are now the best in the NBA. I'm real happy about that. I've always been a big fan of the Pistons. Got an Andre Drummond jersey and a Cade Cunningham jersey. Alright, we get our Bug evolutions here. So that's actually really good for us right now. I think we can, you know, keep this win streak going. Cacnea from the additional pick, so maybe we could do some grass dark there with Sprigatito, I suppose. Don't know what we're doing with the Tricos. Tough to fit into a Bug or into a grass comp unless you are getting Carnivine. Not playing Flora at all right now, which is interesting because I do believe I start playing Flora. Normally you want to play it early, so you get a lot of mulch, but if you do want to do a late Flora pivot, I have a video for you. Boy, oh boy. So the Bug fighting carried us through the early game. We get Grovyle, and now we are going to fight Gyarados and see what the unique pick is, and that's going to determine the rest of all of this. And what would we like here? What would we like? Well, it depends on the unique, is what I'm thinking, I suppose. I have the, ability of hindsight, and, knowing that I go a different direction, but... let's see. This is a grass fighting portal, but the one that's gonna be right in front of me is grass double fairy. I'm just gonna take that. All the grass portals survive, which is pretty crazy, and we get the Phantump, which could be monster. Grab that, it's a good unit. And we get Maractus, which doesn't really fit with what we've been doing, and like I said, the late floor pivot is pretty cheeky. Definitely pretty cheeky. And it's gonna be tough to pull it off, but let's see if we can do it. We don't even have it on this turn. We really want to start getting as much Flora as quickly as possible. And yeah, so we don't even have Bug right now. It might have been better to play Bug than fighting with the Shroomish. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm probably just like thinking. But probably could roll down to 30, look for another Flora unit. something like that. So I think that was some slow play for me, but it seems to be okay because I don't really know what this team is. How are they undefeated? Oh, they got comfy, and they just didn't really know what to put it on. I guess that's just crazy. How could they have been undefeated? My goodness, maybe that's how. I'm having some trouble. But we do bring him down, and we are actually still the undefeated ones, and now we get to execute. And I've never really done this, but I wanted to get the eggs from the execute. And it's Flora, so I'm like, hey, I'm only one away. And I just got a baby in the shop. So, I decided to full commit. The bugs go away. Another soul do gets dropped on our backline guy. And, I guess I'm not thinking for a 4 yet, but Grovile will help in the front line. I don't know if I see the full baby in the shop. Rolls Royce Phantom. Yeah, Arcaludon is scary, but we do manage to take them down. Rex is real strong early. Again, apologies, I don't know why I don't have the battle stats up, but I always do this shit, man. But I will be better about it, because if it's annoying to you, it's annoying to me. If it's annoying to me, then maybe I'll actually do something about it. And we get a relief, which is pretty fantastic. I think I wanted Muscle Band there, but now I'm not going to get it, so maybe we can just get Pokédoll. Oh, no, we're not going to get that either. But Safety Goggles is also really good, depending on what people are playing, so maybe I'll check that if I'm using my brain. Nope. But we get Laleep, and we go to 6, and Laleep goes in, we get to 4 Flora Safety Goggles. So now brain goes, okay, check other people. No, it doesn't. Bring it all down. Get Breloom for no reason. Alright, replace Grovile with Breloom. Please. 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 Anyway, we go into this whole lucha. Always with the Holuchas, man. This is scary. This is probably definitely gonna end our reign of terror. But at least that's some good mulch for us, as these guys go down. Why didn't Toppith go? Why didn't they wake up? Good question. Okay, we don't want to start a lost streak. We'd like to get back on the winning wagon. I have too many, like, extraneous units that I don't really... So, instead of going to fighting, I decided to do that. I'm sorry, jeez, wow. Yeah, should be, I don't know why I sold Quilladin, should have been Quilladin and Breloom out there. I guess I must have forgotten about the fighting stuff. I don't know why I was so gung-ho on Grovile. Should have gotten sold. Probably Cacnea should be sold by now. Hold on to Turtwig just because I want to play Torterra, but I don't really even think about that. A lot of mismanagement through this mid-game, but, you know, that's why we're watching the film, we take our notes, and we get better from there. It's the big Pikachu. we have a little bit of mulch. We could get Victory Bell, but it's nice to save up for your Vile Plume because they are just really, really good. And I roll all the way down for nothing, which is unfortunate. And I get rid of my other fighting unit now because for some reason I just really didn't like having to get evolved units. But oh, maybe I wanted to play Phantom, so I'm thinking monster. You know what? That's what I was doing. But even then, it doesn't make sense. There's no reason to do that. I'm playing Flora. And I'm doing it really poorly because I'm barely having mulch or pots. And we're playing grass, so we're thinking of Miracle Seed, but get a Smoke Ball or Thorns, and then I guess I saw something like that. Oh yeah, because Thorns, Spiky Shield, Maractus, Shell Bell. That's wonderful. That's gonna do really well. Soak up a lot of damage and now dish out a lot of damage too. I don't know why I tried to put Phantom in there. I'm kind of glad that Flora stayed in. But I don't even know if my Flora units are gonna get killed because of how my team is structured. I mean, we'll see. There goes Maractus. And they have a Vile Plume. There goes Lily. Okay, actually this is not bad. Can they kill one more of me? No. So I think this is the only thing to worry about at this point, is that we really have not gotten much mulch. But, as we'll see, this pivot is doable. So maybe we can get to Meowscarada. We'll see. Bulbasaur is really a big get. Do I want the Victory Bell? That's I feel like that's the most impactful of them. I think it might even be better than the Meganium, but I don't. That's very anecdotal. But yeah, that's what we really wanted. So get the 6 Flora and do that. We don't need monsters. We don't need like the Twigs and the Phantom. So I'm not sure if it's worth holding on to those. But now that we have enough Flora, we're just gonna level up grass. So those are gonna be the next grass guys we get in, barring our legendary. This Lapras is a problem, but at least we get a lot of mulch out of getting killed. Ouch, 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 ouch. Okay. That's good. Yeah, imagine we were playing fighting, just like instead of doing this stupid grass nonsense, like it would be fantastic. They're on sweet, but alas. Okay, we get Quick Claw from that. It's really good right now, really hot right now. We get Trevenant, and can we play Cutie Fly? We get berries. What, hello? Thank you. And now, if all our pots are fully grown, then we get Blossom. So next we need to fully grow all our pots. Is there anything for us there? Not really. Not that we haven't already seen. Trevenant would have been better than Grovyle, but saving my money for 50 interest. Probably could sell those guys. I'm not picking up Cutiefly because I already have my guys. Cutiefly is health, Bebe is PP, and I'm rocking PP. The pumpkin could be good if I did I lock it? I did lock it, but what's going on? Okay, I guess I just forgot to sell them, or somehow managed to lock it by accident and got lucky. What's next? I mean, Quick Plot's probably getting made. We just don't have a great person to put it on, and we haven't gotten any darn executes. So these soul dues are kind of really weak right now, on some weak units. So we've dropped down to 4th place. We're up against Joe B, who is a fairy. We're getting plenty of mulch, which is good. Maybe that's what really helped this Flora pivot, is losing through the whole mid-game. I think it really, really clearly defined early, mid, late game in this 0 to 10, 10 to 20, and then 20 onwards, right? So we're just hitting the end of the mid-game right now. And the beginning of the Avengers Endgame. When you're playing Dark Synergy, he's right behind me, isn't he? Ice is hot right now. You gotta watch out. Could have Ivysaur, but we don't need it for Lugia and Ho-Oh. I think I almost just said Lugo and Hoya, but I didn't. Bam! Mulch. Come on, use some more mulch. Oh, Lugia. Now we get Ivysaur. Oh, double Flora portal. I want that. Oh, it's gone. It's gone. They're all gone. Yeah, unlucky. Everybody went through those portals that I was chasing, but we do have grass at least. So there were a lot of grass and Flora portals. And who is that? That's Shaman. Looking for Cydia Flower. We can definitely play Shaman. We could find a spot for you in our lineup, buddy. Now, the question is, why is it so paused? Okay. I think I was just thinking, right? I don't even, what am I thinking about? Maybe I was, going to share my screen or something. Anyway, we could throw that right on Shaman. That'll be really good. We knew it was coming out, just, we didn't know when. I had my stats out this whole game, man. I really apologize. That is... I don't know how I live like that. Just playing off vibes, huh? Like, these days I have it kind of set up and pulled off to the side enough that I just leave it open now. I just don't like when it obscures the items that you get out of a chest, but what are you gonna do? Alright, we are close now to full Flora, which is surprising considering we only pivoted at stage 10, but like I was saying, it's apparently very doable. We just want to get to grass 9 now, so we're saving up in the hopes of getting there. And here comes this dang Halucha team again, fighting human and the balloon that we sold. Crap lock, Poliwhirl. They're swarming our guys. But we're spawning everybody off the bench. Hopefully they can do something with that Keldeo and Halucha are both at full health. So we're kind of done for. Gonna have to find an answer for them if we want any hope of survival. But right now we don't have it. We need more units, we need more evolutions. Finally get another execute. Oh, here's the Grisidia flower that we needed. Thank you very much. That is fantastic. So who goes in next? It has got to be our pumpkin. Why am I rolling down to 40? Is it because I'm stupid? So the pumpkin should go in, at least for a turn. No, I really just want Pookie, huh? At least I get sound from her practice, so I didn't really, think about that. And now we have Shaman. Yeah, in the middle. There you go. Some berries to pick. I don't think I've noticed, but hopefully I do at some point. Okay, so we got to 7 grass. Grookey is unfortunately attacking instead of doing his drum beat. And there he goes. Shaman is really strong now that they are in Sky form. Can we win? No, unfortunate, but we were close, and that is what's important. But now we only have 6 health left. Oh goodness. I think it's time, huh? No? I gotta pick up my berries and also use them. Jeez. You know, I would be upset if I lost, right? So I'm just gonna use all my things. Passed over 2 Badoos. You know, that has to be the thought process. You're 1 health away, you know, don't hold back, you know, just roll. Like, if you can't get to 9, you can't get to 9. Because also, like, especially if you're playing ranked, you know, you don't want to come in 7th, 6th place. Like, you'd rather come 3rd or 4th, even. If you gotta roll down, if you're on your last leg of health, just roll down. Don't worry about going for 9, whatever. So I think right now, like, 9 is out of the picture, especially with the health that I'm at. I think I'm even like it's a situation. I shouldn't have done that. Honestly, I shouldn't have done that. But I should have used it on. See, right? I would have got Blackie right there. Yeah, when the situation is desperate, the situation is desperate. You just gotta go. But right now we can stay at 30 because we're just doing the legendary birds. We never do that. So stupid. We get Cradilly at least, so we get some much needed evolutions for the team. Yeah. Unfortunately, Shaman has a berry, so I'm not gonna be able to put another item, a 3rd item on them if I get the chance. Yeah, they don't need their berry, do they? So that can be something to watch out for if you are trying to itemize your guys, because I really Blue Orb would have gone crazy on this dude. I can't get the berry off though. So what has to happen? If I didn't have the berry, I wouldn't have had to do that, you know. But now this maybe I can get even. But we get Venusaur, nice. Maybe I could get something even crazier down the road for Shaman. Okay, we get another Ditto. So I've gone very buy happy. We're not getting to 9. Up against a tough steel team. Summon everybody off the bench. As long as Shaman stays protected back there, right? I'm just firing off. It would be nice if they could take off the berry, but they don't. We replaced someone's ghost, so nobody gets knocked out. You can get this Ditto. We should get Blackie. There you go. Alright, so I think we're in a good spot. And this guy's now a frontliner. I forgot about that. Kinda regret the itemization now that I know that, but what are you gonna do? Could still be good. Let's watch him. No, he dies right away. That's what I thought. One cast? One cast, it didn't really do 200 damage. There's another ghost, but this fighting team is really scary. If we could take out Halucha, Shaman. Okay, actually we're doing good. I think we call enough people off the bench that we just keep the reinforcements flowing, and we have enough mulch now to finally get Blossom. So we... Oh wow. Wonder box. Huge. So it's not something that goes on our Shaman, but I might even still have there. What am I rolling for? I have an egg. What egg did I get? That goes on Venusaur. We're just using Blackie for his passive, right? Granting the extra PP. He doesn't need that, yeah. Venusaur needs it, so Venusaur can do a lot of damage. And what do we get? We got Snivy! So we could have played that in the grass comp. Unfortunately, I don't think we'll get a chance to hatch it. But here we go, let's see. Zacian is pretty strong. ELO and Ninetales too. Oh, where's Victory Bell? Get him off the bench. Take out the Raichu. I think we're good here. You don't even need Victory Bell. Floriato is putting up numbers. Alright, so we've gotten ourselves into a nice position here. Even though we haven't gotten to 9 grass. Maybe we still could. I don't know if there's enough time left in the match. Get to 28. Yeah, I'm not even trying. I'm just rolling down everything. Alright, we take care of these guys. And who's left? The fighting team and I don't know if the Sceptile is. Okay, so we get Soldier. We could put that on Shaman. Not even a second thought. I don't even think I read the ability. I just saw like ability damage numbers. Alright, now we roll down again. I'm just spinning my troops moves around. You know, it's gonna be a little different every time. Nothing. I probably should have tried to still get to 9. So, what Flora unit would I have had? How would I have even played 9? I would have had to take out... Which of my units is only Flora? Are we gonna lose here? No. Wow, what a turnaround. Shaman just barely stayed alive. We are hanging on for dear life, folks. We have been at 6 health for the past, like, 10 rounds. Maybe 8 rounds. And now it's a 6-5 game. And they've got to be scared. there's not really much that I'm even rolling for. Like, what could I possibly acquire here? So, definitely should have just saved my money, tried to get to 9. Oh, it's Executor. Are they not grass? Oh, this battlefield is so chaotic. Halucha's diving. Keldio's still full health. It's just there. Halucha and Keldeo now. Florigato's getting so many stacks. Is Shaman gone? Shaman is long gone. Maractus is still around. Where is my battle stats? Oh, we did it! What a clutch. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. That was a pretty crazy turnaround. Alright, we see the stats finally. Oh my goodness. That was some incredible health or healing from Maractus. Great damage all around from the team. Didn't even really get into the super mulch. That was a good game. So that was a little while ago. We're definitely above that. We're at 11-16 right now. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.